Yes, this is Vinit for you, and today I'm going to show you my first experiment for the Web Technology Development Lab. And as you can see, here's the my input, and here's the output. So for every HTML5, you need to put a doc type HTML so the web browser recognizes which HTML you are using, and everything that's going to come inside the HTML should be opened and should be within the opening and closing brackets of HTML. And anything that is visible to the page should be put in the body tag, and anything gives the information of the page should be put in a HTML tag. Okay, here's tag ms, and I put a title tag to show the name of the tag. I'll put it as experiment 1. Okay, as you can see, since there was no title previously, I can see the directory of my file, and now I'll save this and reload this, and you will see the changes. Experiment 1. So that's basically how a title tag works. And this meta tags give the information of the page, where the width or the character set that you're going to use should be shown in the meta tag. And here, to give this heading tag, I use the h1 tag, which is going to give you a bolder and a bigger heading. And the other tags, smaller tags, I use h2 tag. And heading tags range from h1 to h6, and as the number increases, the size of the heading decreases. And this random text, I put it in a paragraph tag. As you can see, I put this, and this is where a paragraph comes. And external link is something which is going to take you to a page outside your web page. So I click on this, and it comes to the CSS department. As you can see, this is an external page which isn't in my directory, and I put a next page here, which is an internal tag, internal link, which is right here in my directory and right here in my web page. And then when I click it, it goes back to the page. So I click, it's HTML. Okay, I save this, reload this, and yeah, with the HTML tag, and it goes to the next page, which is in the same directory as my previous page was. So I click here to go back to my page, and for the email, I use href mail to fiz@xyz.com, and all these underlined blue words are called anchors, and they are put in an anchor tag. And every text that you put between an anchor tag will be shown with the underlined blue text. And for the phone number, I click on this, and since the Mozilla Firefox doesn't understand the phone number, it's going to show you a problem with the page. And I click on the email, and let's see what's going to open up. Okay, as you see, a mail setting, a mail browser opens up, so my mail works. And this is an image which I put it in an anchor tag, and instead of a text, I used an image here. So instead of typing a text like this, I put an image tag, and here is my anchor. So when I click it, it's gonna go to a page, next page. So I click, and it goes to the next page. And same way, in the next page, I put the previous page as my reference, and when I click on this, it goes back to my previous page. So, and this is another heading which is put by h2, okay, yeah, h2, and the random text again. And this is the definition tag, dl. And you see, when I use a definition tag, it's a definition term, and this is a definition of the term. So you see, this is a dt. When I put it in a dt, it comes like this and gives you identification of the term, definition, and gives you a meaning of the term like this. So I use definition tag for that. And since these are not numbered, these are called unordered lists, and they are put in a URL tag. URL tag. And these tags, since this list is inside the first list, I put on ordered list, ordered list, which is going to give you a number or an alphabet, just like as this. By default, the type of each order list begins with a 1, 2, 3 and goes on. And editor, you use type equal to A. So since I use type equal to A, I get the type of A. So if I put type equal to smaller a and save the file and reload this, you see my thing turns to smaller a. So that's how an order list works. And unordered list by default is going to put you bullets instead of numbers or any alphabet. So if you want to change anything, use the type equal to square. So you do type equal to circle. When you save it and reload it, you can see my bullets change to circles. So that's my list attack and for you. So order list and unordered list comes in the way. And this is a subheading tree which I put in a h2 tag, and this is a random text again here. So to bring this table, I use the table tag and I use the border one. So if border isn't mentioned here, it isn't going to show you any border around the table, as you can see. So I put the border one and save it again. So here it is, the border of the table is visible. So border of the table ranges from 1 to, I don't know the maximum number, but it's going to range it pretty big. So to create rows, you use the tr tag, and to create a cell in a row, you use the td tag. So this is how my cells are created in each row, and this is the row 1 and this is the row 2 for you, and it goes on till row 6. And as you can see, the last row is spanned for, last column is spanned for 4 rows. So I go to last column, put a row span 4, so that it takes up 4 rows, 1, 2, 3 and 4 rows. And here this column, which is starting a second row, second column, is taking up 2 columns and 2 rows. So I use a call span to expand it to 2 and row span to expand it to 3. And the last column is expanding for 4 columns, so I use one cell and expand it to 4 columns using a call span 4. And here it is. As you can see, before each heading I put a ID, heading 1 and heading 2 and heading 3. IDs are said to be unique in HTML5, while classes and names can be same in the page. So I defines a definite tag in the page, and as you can see, when I click this anchor tag, anchor text, it goes to a heading 1. To define the ID, to go to tell the location of the ID, you use an hash symbol, so that every time you click this, it goes to the ID in the page where heading 1 is located. So I click on this thing and it goes back to the right where h1 is there, and so same as it goes for heading 2 and heading 3. So all the HTML I have, I close with HTML, and that's the end of the first experiment for you. Thank you for watching.